Hi, we're Joel and Sue Garrison in Kathmandu, Nepal. Vision Nationals expanded their work from India up to Kathmandu 3 years ago, and we've started a boys and girls orphanage and a bakery for disadvantaged women, and we have a Bible school that trains church planters.
When we came to Nepal, one of my heart's desires was to help women, and I like to do handicrafts and different kind of things, baking, and so we started doing some handicrafts, but we found that it wasn't very self-sustaining, or it wasn't really going to make too much money and to support women. So our head principal for the Bible college was a baker, had learned how to do baking, and so we thought, oh, let's do a bakery because everybody loves food, and I also like to bake myself. So we started this past November, and we currently have 7 women that are working for us. The name of our bakery is Arise and Shine. Kumi Ori is the Hebrew. Arise and shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon you. Isaiah 60 verse 1. And it's our desire for the women here in Nepal, or the women that we are given a chance to help, will arise and shine out of their situations and glorify the Lord in what they're doing in their lives. So we've set this bakery business up, and right now we have a store that we're selling from, and we also have our bakery where we bake the bread, and we're trying to expand what we know. So we're learning how to do bagels, we do different kind of muffins, and so the women are learning things that they've never done before, and they're really doing well to learn these things that they've never, even using a teaspoon or a tablespoon, they didn't have a concept before, but now they can make recipes by themselves. And we're also trying to, one day too, that the girls, the young girls at our orphanage, the ones that are 12 and getting a little bit older, that they can also learn the skill, and it can be used.
Here in Kathmandu, we have a Bible school where we're training church planters. These men are from mostly Nepal, but also we have men from northeast India and Bhutan who join us each time. It's 6 months long, and then we send the men back to their villages, and they take what they've learned here and they teach it to their churches, and they just proclaim the gospel wherever they go. They have a real zeal for proclaiming the gospel to everybody in the village and for planting churches, and really thankful that God has given us the opportunity to train these church planters to go out and further the kingdom of God here in Nepal and India and Bhutan. When we first arrived here to partner with a Nepali pastor that Vision Nationals was already aware of, that pastor already had 5 children living with him in his apartment, and so the first thing we did was rent a house to start the orphanage, and right away we had like 12 children, and we, through donations, we were able to build on the 2nd story, because the more room we had, the more kids we could bring in, and all of our children come from villages around Nepal where we have a church plant, and the pastors in those churches refer those children to us. In the past year, we've gotten so many children, we've had to separate the boys and the girls. And each year our orphanages get inspected by the Social Welfare Office here in the government of Nepal, and we've gotten really good reports from them. They really like what we do, and they have even given us children who we didn't have room for, but they needed to find homes for those children, because they like our orphanage so much that they want us to take children they don't have a place for. Here at the boys' home, we have boys ages 5 to 12 or so, about 26 of them who have been referred to us from villages around Nepal by pastors who have either gone through our training or are affiliated with us. And we provide everything for them, from school to food to medical, clothing, and so on. We're really thankful for the sponsors that God has given us to provide for these children. For those people who are wanting to sponsor a child or a widow or a woman, 100% of that donation goes toward their schooling, their clothing, their medical, the housing. Since we don't own our own buildings, we have to pay the rent, helping to pay for our staff, the food, all those things. And we really appreciate anyone who's willing to sponsor children or women in the ministry.
A for apple, B for ball, C for cat, D for dog, E for elephant, F for fish, G for mango, H for head, I for ice cream, J for joker, K for cat, L for lion, M for mango, N for nest, O for owl, P for parrot, Q for queen, R for rabbit, S for suit, T for tiger, U for umbrella, B for bell, W for watch, X for Christmas tree, Y for egg, Z for zebra.